There's an unspoken current that runs beneath many relationships. A silent yearning not always for another person but for something lost. Depth, aliveness, a sense of being seen. When a woman steps outside her marriage seeking that spark, society rushes to shame her, but judgment blinds us. The Stoic man does not judge, he seeks to understand, because only through understanding can we navigate the truth without losing ourselves. Why should you watch this video? Because today we're uncovering the real reasons, the ones few dare to speak. Why some married women seek emotional or physical connection beyond their vows, and how the Stoic man responds with calm power. Seneca once wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." But what happens when imagination starts shaping reality? When quiet longing becomes action, what is she truly looking for? And more importantly, how does a man, rooted in emotional clarity, respond? One she wants to feel deeply again, often it's not another man she seeks. It's the feeling of being desired, understood, truly seen. Marcus Aurelius said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life, it is all within yourself." But when inner fulfillment fades, people search for it in the outer world. She may not be escaping the marriage, she may be chasing a forgotten version of herself. Too routine has replaced passion, comfort is beautiful, but over time it can harden into monotony. The spark that once ignited everything becomes predictable. She doesn't want just excitement, she wants to remember what it feels like to be alive again. Not with someone else but within herself. 3. The weight of a life not fully lived, regret whispers in the quiet moments. What if I had waited, chosen differently, explored more? Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. When the mind is trapped in what could have been, the body may soon follow. 4. Unmet needs that quietly build, emotional, physical, even spiritual needs, when unmet don't disappear. They grow silent roots of disconnection. The Stoic understands, loyalty is a gift, not a possession. And when someone feels unseen for too long, even the most loyal heart may drift. 5. The pull toward masculine presence. Attraction isn't always about looks. It's about energy, presence, groundedness. A woman may be drawn toward a man who radiates strength and self-control, not because he's better but because he reminds her of what she longs to feel. Seneca said, "Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power." That's what truly captivates, not charm but composure. 6. Rebellion against lost identity. For some, an affair is not about lust, it's about liberation. Years of responsibility and emotional neglect can bury a woman's sense of self. An affair feels like a reclaiming of freedom, identity, control. But the Stoic knows, true freedom isn't found in chaos. It's found in mastery of self. 7. Change is inevitable, people evolve. Desires shift. Relationships either grow together or grow apart. The Stoic man does not cling. He adapts. He understands that you have power over your mind, not outside events. And in that realization he becomes unshakable. So how does the Stoic man respond to betrayal or emotional distance? Not with begging, not with rage. He does not fear loss because his foundation is not built on someone else's choices. He remains steady. He reflects. He evolves. He knows no external validation, no fleeting passion can replace the power of self-mastery. Why do married women sometimes look elsewhere? Because they're human, because longing when ignored will eventually rise to the surface. But you, as a Stoic, as a man deeply connected to his inner world, you do not chase. You do not collapse, you rise, because a man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. Marcus Aurelius. And when you master yourself, you lose nothing. You gain everything.